What's up everybody, Matt from the Gamer Initiative here, bringing you another episode of our Manager Mode commentary for FIFA 15. So the last video, it was pretty disappointing. We dropped points against Everton, we lost to Chelsea, and what seemed like a really comfortable lead all of a sudden is not so comfortable. We are only 5 points clear, there are 7 games to go, and we're going to have to really pull our fingers out now in order to get on and win this league. There's an email here from Schneiderlin saying he wants more money. I mean, I'll send him the contract, but like now is really not the time to be asking about money. You know, we are, and he doesn't even want more money. He wants 50. He wants 50,000. Okay, I'll sign you for an extra year for 50,000. Fine. You know, and you're a crucial first team player. Whatever. That makes no sense to me. And it's not the time to be asking. We need to be focusing on the league, and that's what we're going to do right here against Hull. A game against Hull at home. It's as simple as we have to win this. After the last 2 games that were very disappointing, we need to get back to winning ways, and there's no better time and no better opponent really than to be able to do this against mid-table opposition. We've got to win. Okay guys, here we go. St Mary's Stadium, the venue for Southampton versus Hull City. So back at home after a couple of away games, and we really need to use that to our advantage here. As you can see, Hull down in 14th. They're safe for the season, but they're not going anywhere. And we now are only 5 points clear at the top, and we've just got to win these games now. We can't drop any more points, really, especially that last game of the season. So hopefully get an early goal here and get the 3 points. Alcácer, he's got himself a yard. Good effort, well saved by the keeper though. Wanyama wins the header. It's fallen to Volland. Can he finish? He can. And that's just what Southampton needed to calm the nerves, to actually go into the lead for once. We went behind in our last 2, and it was a really good ball. Bit of luck over the top, and when Volland cuts inside onto his stronger foot, you expect him to finish, and he does. 1-0 to Southampton. In towards Alcácer here. Alcácer, Wanyama's up with him. Wanyama! And 2 in quick succession. All of a sudden, everyone around Southampton Football Club is feeling a whole lot better. The 2-goal advantage now, and that's just really what we need. We need a good, solid, big win to get the confidence back, and that's great running from midfield from Wanyama, and 2-0 to Southampton. There's a great ball through the middle, and Rodriguez is in now. Can he make it 3? Oh, and he's been called a very, very late line decision there, and to be fair, it is just half a yard, but it's very, very close, and he took an awful long time to make that decision. That's a good ball towards the back post, and well covered by Sandro. At the expense of a corner though, and it must be defended well. In it comes from Livermore, headed away at the near post, but back in and away from Schneiderlin, and he'll break with it now. Who's coming with him? There's Rodriguez. Can he find the cross? He can, and Tadic, oh, and it's saved by the keeper. Good counter-attack though from Southampton. Volland here. He's got the yard on him, inside, and saved by the keeper. But at the second attempt, I'm not quite sure how the keeper doesn't get to that. And what is the decision? Offside? How could he possibly be offside? Oh, from the initial shot. No, he's not offside. He is level. Oh dear. That's the wrong decision, I think. He looks level to me. I mean, he should never be getting there. The keeper should be catching that easy, but... And there we go, there is the half-time whistle. So we go into the break with a pretty comfortable 2-0 lead. At the moment, we are in complete control of this game. We've had other chances to extend our lead even further. We've got the 2 goals. Hull not really threatening us up the top at the moment. You know, there you go. We're dominating possession. Hull, no attempts. This is exactly the game we needed to come after those last 2. Just to restore a bit of confidence in our play, and more importantly, get these 3 points. And provided we don't do anything silly, that's exactly what we're going to get here. Okay guys, last 15. Just freshening up the legs. Davis, Mayer, Cork coming on for Tadic, Volland and Wanyama. Sandro. He's left his man for dead here. Can he get the cross in? He can. He's unmarked. And that is a simple header for Mayer. Great work by Sandro down the left hand side. And the third goal now 100% puts this game to bed. Really well worked, and Mayer just finding himself a huge amount of room in the middle just to head that ball easily beyond the keeper. 3-0. And here is Mayer now. Hull are really stretched. He cuts inside. Can he get a second? Oh, well saved, keeper. So much space for a fresh Mayer to run into. Well won by Cork there. Just got to pick the right pass. Lays it off to Alcasa, and he finishes. And that's 4. And Hull really just committing far too much forward. Good work again by another substitute in Cork this time. And all he had to do was wait and wait and wait. And then once Alcasa dropped off, he had time and took it on early. 4-0 Southampton. The ball towards Mayer. Oh, great footwork, Mayer! Oh, good save. That was really nifty footwork to get in. And there we go, there's the full-time whistle. Just the game we were looking for to bounce back. Really comprehensive. Hull were not the races at all. They were making silly mistakes even when not under pressure. And we did everything I would have wanted to do in this game. We got a win, we won well, we kept a clean sheet, scored goals. And we were also injury free. Everything you could have wanted from that game. There you go. Restricted. Hull did get back into it a little bit that second half, as you can see, with slightly more possession. But we kept them away from our goal, and that's just what we needed. A 4-0 win over Hull. Okay guys, so that was really good to get ourselves an extra win here. It looks like we've got a nice gap until our next game, which is good. It just gives us that time. And everything down here. Schneiderlin. Oh, so Schneiderlin accepted an extra year, even though we didn't give him more money. It's fine with me. Nothing ever interesting there. Reschedules, yada yada yada. Okay, so here we go. Our next game is against Stoke. And it's a game that we should win. Again, just like the last one against Hull was one we should win. And Chelsea won their game, so they're still 5 points behind us with 6 games to go. So it'd be really good if we can get another win here. Away to Stoke, not going to be easy. Britannia's never an easy place to go to, but all of our players will be fully rested and confidence will be there again after that last match, and no reason why we can't get a result against Stoke. Okay then, here we go. Britannia Stadium, the venue for Stoke City versus Southampton. Now the Britannia is obviously a stadium that a lot of teams come to and they do struggle at sometimes. But Stoke again, similar to Hull, sitting in the middle of the table, not really going anywhere this season. They are safe, but they're not going to be pushing for any real honours. So this is another game to really just kind of hammer home our ambitions for the title and get ourselves another win here. And Alcasa's won it. Alcasa, he's been pulled down there, surely. And there's a penalty. That's a really silly challenge. Once Alcasa had cut inside, and I don't know what the defender's thinking. You cannot make that challenge in the area. Look at this. He gets in and then just gets tangles of the legs. Really, really silly from him. But now, a chance to take the lead. And who's up? Who's going to be up? We're going to go with Tadic. Here's our penalty taker. Can he beat Begovic? And he sends the keeper the wrong way with a little stutter. Tadic scores from the spot. Just what we needed. That goal. It always helps us out, and really well taken penalty. I don't think Begovic would have got there even if he'd gone the right way. And that is 1-0 to Southampton. Here is Edu into Moses. And Edu! Oh, not a bad effort. Good little 1-2 there with Moses. And just a warning sign to Southampton that they can't be complacent. Sandro with the cross. And Wanyama's there! And the header. Great cross. And just what Southampton want. I know I say that a lot, but it really is. I never like having a 1-goal advantage. Always need that 2-goal cushion because the computer can score at any time from anywhere. So really important that we got that second goal. And that's a good header from Wanyama. Again, powering forward from midfield. 2-0 to Southampton. Rodriguez though. Good ball round the back. Oh, well saved by the keeper. The flag's up though. He is offside. But good work again down this left-hand side. Oh, good tackle by Rodriguez. But that is the half-time whistle. And we go in at the break with a nice 2-0 advantage. Stoke, they've looked a little bit threatening around our areas. They did have one chance, which did go wide. But for the most part, the game's been played at a reasonable tempo. We've only had a couple of chances, but we've taken them really well. A bit lucky with that penalty because it was such a stupid tackle. But then the cross from the left-hand side was a good effort. We've had a couple of good crosses coming in from this side. And as you can see, restricting Stoke to just that one effort so far. And so far, so good. Same as the last game. Just got to be sensible. The chances will come. Stoke are going to have to push forward and create chances and space in behind them for the kill-off. Good challenge there, Schneiderlin. It goes into Tadic. He finds Alcácer. He hits it first time, but it's going to take something special to beat Begovic at his near post. But what they have got is a corner, and it's whipped in. The header's there, and it is in from the corner. Really good, towering header from Rodriguez. And question mark on whether or not the man on the post can do better, but I think it's just that good. I think it's just straight into the top corner. And so he just can't quite get up high enough. Really powerful header from Rodriguez. Right into that top corner. Really good time to get that extra goal as well. And it's comfortable now. At 3-0 it is always comfortable. And here we go. Alcácer through the middle. Can he wrap this up? Alcácer! He's not going to miss a one-on-one, is he? He is so clinical for us. He just keeps on going, and this is really good for him in his pursuit of the Golden Boot. Just keeps scoring in every game, and all the time in the world. Stoke pushing up high, and 4-0 now to Southampton. Okay, last 20 minutes, just not making any chance, or not taking any chances, taking off Schneiderlin, Tadic, and Alcácer to bring on Cork, Mayer, and Long. Our three really key players going forward. I've just brought off. I don't want any injuries to them at this stage. Mayer wins it back, and Long chases it. Long gets beyond his man, and good effort, but beats the keeper and beats the post. There's a ball in here for Cork. Can he pick out Long at the back post? He can! He's rattled the bar. And Mayer! And right at the death, Mayer gets in on the scoring act as well. That is 5 for Southampton. Really is a rout. And no more than they deserve. Have been a class above Stoke today. It's a great header by Long. And then Mayer calmly slots it home. 5-0 to Southampton. And there it is, the full-time whistle. So that was basically the last action. And wow, 5-0 in the end. I can't believe how well we've done in these last 2 games. The last video I mentioned was disappointing. But to come back with these 2 really good wins. And this one here, Stoke, they weren't even close to us. And in the end, we were just clinical of our chances. And we were just so much better and deserved of a win, and that really helps us, more importantly than anything, the 3 points extra as we get towards the end of this season. Okay guys, so there we go, 2 really good wins in this video, just what we needed after dropping points against Everton and Chelsea last time out. And you can see, talking of Chelsea, that is who we've got in the semi-final of the Cup. That's going to be hard. I mean, our first team were swept away from them in that first half hour in the league, and I'm going to play the Cup team. I know it's Chelsea, I know we're close, but that is the team that has got me all the way there. I can't just turn my back on them now. They've done all the hard work. If they can get a result, then great. But if they can't, we've still got the league. And talking of the league, I am just going to very quickly show you where we are now in the table after those 2 games. It's still going to be top, obviously, and it's going to be close up there, I'm sure. Have Chelsea dropped? So Chelsea, they've got a game in hand, so they've still got a chance to win theirs. But then we can be 5 points clear with 5 to play, and that's a really good position to be in. Really good to win those 2 games, and after that slight stumble, we're definitely back on track now. I mean, it's not perfect, it's not ideal that we did drop points, but we did well enough, and then we came back really well in this game. I don't think I've won games so comprehensively back to back, not on world class like that before. So to do that was really good. And the next video we can just focus on a day out of Wembley in the semi-final of the FA Cup. If you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you can keep up to date with the commentary as we really push towards the end of the season now. Not long to go, and hopefully we can lift that trophy, so do subscribe for that. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.